Most traders start out the day by mapping a few levels that think will be important to the market. But what if instead you could use a tool to help you know where future levels will occur based on trading orders, order flow, and real life intention that you can't see before the market even opens? In this video, I'm going to show you how I use market by order to help me find future levels in the S&P 500 futures and teach you how to set it up on Sierra charts. This is a super powerful tool many traders don't know about and have never used. I'm going to teach it to you today. Let's get started. So I wanted to kick this video off by first and foremost showing you what market by order data looks like and how I actually use it. So here's a DOM that's stretched a little bit for this monitor. It's not how it usually looks on my other monitor, but here's a DOM that you would normally see: depth of market, price ladder, level 2, whatever you want to call it. The market by order information actually appears in this right column, and you add it by going into chart settings here, and then adding the columns that Sierra calls market by order. Now I'll show you how to set it up in Sierra in a moment with step-by-step directions, but for right now I want to focus on how I use it. So right now it's 4:16 p.m. Eastern, so the market's closed, but assuming we're opening and we're coming into the market open, the first thing I do is scan up and down the ladder on the MBO column, the market by order, to find out where there's going to be large orders sitting. Now I have mine filtered to show me everything greater than 9 quantity on MBO, so you'll only see things that are 9 lots or bigger, but I'm kind of focused on the ones that are 30, 40, 50, and 100 lots plus. The bigger the order, obviously, the more insight it gives you. So assuming that we're open here on today's price, the open price was 13.25, you would want to kind of scan upward and see where you have the large positions. Regular price ladder level 2 DOM information tells you there's 82 lots at 24 even. But there is a difference if there's 82 small traders doing one contract each, or one big trader that has 45 lots in the composition of this 82. That's where market by order becomes really useful to show you what percentage or what is underlying that quantity size, so you can determine if it's real institutional flow or if it's just a bunch of retail traders that put small contracts in that makes up that total balance. So in this example, levels that would mark are the biggest ones. You see 50 lots sitting at 69.30 on the ES. Just below that, you see 45 lots sitting at 69.24, and a couple 30 and 20 lots that are positioned as well in between those levels. To the downside, you see that there's about 58 contracts looking to bid at 68.95 and another 50 contracts or so at 68.89. So when you're going into the open, all you're doing is making a mental note of where that future liquidity is. The things you're looking for here are patterns of change. It's not the fact the orders are just there, but how those orders change in real time as the auction progresses. For example, if the day starts moving bullish and you start to see a lot of sell side liquidity being added here on the MBO and this position size increases, while at the same time you see the MBO on the downside decrease, a reasonable assumption will be that means the market's going to go down, but in fact, the market moves to and through liquidity. So it is more likely to go test the upside first on the day's session. The other thing that's important is when you approach these levels and you actually trade them, to check your time and sales if these orders do go through. I saw one just as early as last week that was 2,500 lots, single order position that we approached on the downside. It was on the MBO on the limit side to buy, and when we traded it, I looked at time and sales and I said in the trading room, holy moly, we just traded through that entire position. And the significance of that was if there's 2,500 contracts that reveal themselves, there's more liquidity being added that you can't see. And the picture there was this is going to be a temporary support, potentially even a rally upward for the rest of the day. And it ended up being a really bullish day, and we found it spot on to the tick using this MBO data. So the application of MBO is twofold. One, I want to see where the resting paper is in the largest quantity, because that is a potential future level of interest for the session that won't be revealed by your traditional analysis. But more importantly, and number two, I want to see how these move. There are times where you'll see a block of different MBO orders that are scattered maybe 3 ticks apart or 2 ticks apart with equal size, 20, 20, 20, 20, for example. And you just want to track that block and see how it moves throughout the day. If it's moving lower to market price, you could expect some market selling to come out in the near future. If it's moving away from the price, well, it's going to open up the upside for the price action to chase liquidity. So I want to kind of put you onto this indicator because it's very key. The CME releases the data directly. Very few traders use this to their advantage, and I think it's a very powerful tool. It is for my system and my strategy, and it's one of the best things that I look forward to in the morning to scan to see future levels, and oftentimes they work to the tick. Why? Well, because there's large size that reinforces those levels and trades through the auction. So this is how I use them. I hope you see benefit in that and you try it out for your own analysis and trading strategy. Now I'm going to focus for the rest of the video to show you how to set this up on Sierra charts. So the first place to start is to get familiarized with what market by order data is and how Sierra chart treats it. For that, you could simply just go to Google and type in market by order Sierra charts, and you're going to get this page that pops up that literally goes market by order data. You go in here and you familiarize yourself with what it means, what you need. You need service package 12 in terms of Sierra chart data fees, which may have to be an upgrade for you, but it costs incremental amount more, $10 a month additional to be able to get this level of data by Sierra charts. The first step here is to go to global settings, Sierra chart server settings, and then make sure you have yes selected to both these columns. Subscribe market by order data when market something, because it's cut off, and then use separate connection for market by order. I'm going to expand this out to show you what it fully says. Subscribe market by order data when market depth. Subscribe, yes and yes. So you want to have this checked off. Next step, we want to adjust the minimum quantity for display for market by order data. And then I'm going to show you how to put it on the DOM. So you go into global settings, symbol settings, find the symbol for the asset that you're trading. On Sierra's data feed, it's f.us.ep. And as you scroll down here, you'll find an order that says minimum quantity for market by order. Right here, minimum market by order quantity, and I put it as custom to 20. So I'm only interested in 20 lots or greater to appear in the market by order column on the DOM. So once we've set that, we're ready to add it in the depth of market or the DOM itself. We're going to do that next. All right, here to add it to the DOM, you go to trade, customize trade and DOM columns, or customize chart/trade DOM columns. We click that and we have a set of different things we could add. The combined bid-ask market order column is what I put on here. You can do it separately where you have a bid and an ask market order column beside each other, but because the bids are more important below the current price and the offers are more important above, because this is the only data you could see, I like to put it in one column to take up less space in the DOM. However, you have the option to customize it however you like, and whatever chart appearance really resonates with you. For me, I've set it up to look this way and I really like it. So once you do this, you're going to add it and you're going to see the column right here appear. Just remember, before this step, you had to have, number one, subscribed to package 12 through Sierra, put your chart setting, your symbol settings to show 20 quantity or greater, if that's something you want to do, and filter the quantity size, and then add it to the market DOM visually to see it. And also you wanted to make sure that you checked yes for the support to be enabled for market by order columns and global settings. So if you followed the steps through this video, you should get to the point where you see this column in your DOM and you now have access to the market by order tool that's so phenomenal and powerful for your trading. So there you guys have it. I hope you enjoyed this video and I'd love to hear from you if you're going to implement this tool, how you like it and how you find it being useful to your strategy. If you followed all the directions in the video, you now have access to it. And you're going to see really big, tremendous benefits to it. If you want to learn how to use this and order flow in more detail, check us out at TRADEPROacademy.com. We have an order flow course coming out really soon with a really important kickoff webinar on February 3rd at 7 p.m. Eastern, where I'll tell you more on how I use order flow, including the MBO, to find precise entries with high probability and low risk, and also give you more information on how you could attend this course with me live for the initial taping of it as an exclusive opportunity. I'll see you guys there. If you want to claim a seat for this upcoming event, hit the link in the description and subscribe and join this free webinar on February 3rd at 7 p.m. Eastern. I'll see you guys there, and I look forward to seeing you at our future videos. I got a lot of great content coming your way. Let me know what you want me to cover next. I'll be in the comment section and respond to all the comments personally. Hit the like button and subscribe to the channel. More awesome stuff's on the way. Take care and have a great day.